What's up, Pyromaniacs? Pyrostasis here. We are back in the world of Hexxit, and today we are going to be getting started with our magic room. Some of you guys may recognize this area. It is an area that we started working on. It is our little pocket dimension, and you can see we've got it all nice and labeled. Now, before we get started, I wanted to show you guys the new room. This is our storage room that we've set up. You can see I've been busy here getting everything going, and I've got things mostly sorted. It's not completely perfect yet, but we're getting there. So lots and lots of stuff here. I've also moved our arcane empowerment from outside to inside. Since this is our magic room, it just kind of makes sense. And I've also made a spell book. Now, let me show you guys how to make the spell book. It's pretty easy. String, paper, leather. It gives you a spell book. With it open, if you shift right click, you can gain access to all of this, and you're good to go. Did I keep that? Yes, I did. All right, we're going to put him right there. Perfect. Okay, we need to make the inscription table. Inscription table is going to be what we're going to use to make all of our spells. Let's go ahead and spit that out. There we go. And then place you there, you there. One piece of paper. That gives us some parchment. We do need a feather, which I forgot to grab. I don't believe Chocobo feathers will work, so we're going to need actual feathers, which thankfully we have. I haven't moved everything from there into the new storage system. I will get that moved by the next couple videos. I did empty most of the other chests, but there's a lot of stuff. Oh, hell of a lot of stuff, and it's just going to take a little bit to get it all moved. All right, so we want parchment here. We want the feather here. We want a torch there. And now we have our inscription table. All right, so we're going to drop this. Oh, what the hell? Please tell me that's not breaking anything. Okay. That's not quite how I wanted it. Not quite sure why it's pointing it sideways. Can we break the table? Yes. Alright, let's try it. Since that put it that way, let's try it this way. See what happens when we... There we go. That's better. It's not quite perfect. I would have liked to have it right next to there. Alright, so with here you can see our known spells. So like for instance, if I want to make Sense Energy, these are the runes that I need. If I want to make Summon Rift, these are the runes that I need. Now we have a ton of spells over here. Let's see, which one of these do we want to use? Do I have Summon Lich? I think I have Summon Lich. I don't even know if that's a good spell, but it sounds amazing. So we're going to bring that one over here. And I believe... I honestly don't know how to figure out how to get these things in here. I'm sure there's a way. Let's see. There we go. You have learned the recipe for Summon Lich. If we come over here, Summon Lich. So there we go. So we're going to pick up all of these spells that I've got in here, and we're going to learn all of them real quick. And that will add them to our little setup. There we go. No more popping in. Come on now. There we go. So we've learned Dig 2. Bunch of Summon Fire Elementals. Bunch of different spells. Alright, let's pick up the rest of these. There we go. Alright, so that's all the spells we've got. If we come over here now, you can see that we've got quite a bit more spells in here. And it's going to be a little bit easier to go. We've got Dig and Dig 2. Now you can see that all these different runes are here. Go ahead and pull those up. These are the different setups. To make these, obviously, we're going to need a variety of components, and I'm going to have to go and start making a nice little garden, which we're going to do in the next video. I'm not really going to bother with that for now. However, what we are going to work on today is making our first Nexus. Now, from what I understand about the Nexuses, and do forgive me if I'm wrong, because I'm not the most brightest of individuals when it comes with messing around with new mods. We are going to need some quartz. We're going to need some quartz blocks. So we need 8 quartz blocks. That's 1. So let's go ahead and do, that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right, so now we have 7. I need 1 more. We need 8. There we go. So we have 8 quartz blocks. And then we need the top blocks. Now the top blocks can be either glass, gold, or diamond. Now, depending on... No, don't burn. Depending on which we use, get a bonus. So we have 3 diamond blocks. We're going to need 4. So let's go ahead and grab one of you. And let's see. Where's my... Oh, yeah, the crafting table's over here. Whoops. I'll just do like this. There we go. That's 4. No! Stop burning! I'm going to have to fix that. Apparently Fabric of Reality does not stop things from burning, which is going to be mad. Alright, and then our last thing that we need is white chalk. Where is white chalk? Oh god, come on. Where is chalk? Red chalk, white chalk. Okay, for red chalk we need bone meal, clay, Ventinum dust, flint, and paper. Alright, so bone meal, clay, and Venetium dust. Alright, so we have... I think it's in here. Yep, we got Venetium ore. So we need... How do we make Venetium dust out of this? We gotta smelt it. Okay, that's easy. And then I need... What was the other thing we needed? We need clay, flint, and bone meal. Alright, so we got this. Flint is going to be down here. There we go. We got some flint. And then we need to get... I don't know if I even have any clay. We may actually have to go and dig some of that up. I really hope we don't, because that'll be quite inconvenient. Need to get out of there before that place burns down. God, it's a lot of spells. It's a whole hell of a lot of spells. Alright, so we need some clay. While we're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and put one of them in there. That'll get that cooking. Oh, I thought that was clay. I was about to be all excited. I'm sure we've got some clay around here. Clay may actually be back over at the old base. So I may have to go check that real quick. Yeah, I'm not seeing any here. Do we have any in the tube, the Tubomatic? I like how that thing is drifting around. That's kind of scary. Alright, let's grab our shovel. Let's head back over to the old base. Worst case scenario, there should be some clay located nearby either way. Clay, thankfully, is not too rare of a resource. Thankfully, most of the time. Of course, I'm going to say that, and then I'm going to have, like, the hardest time ever finding clay. Oh, come on. You know, on the map, this does not look that far away, but actually it's a fairly decent little run. Now, the good news is, once we start getting into Ars Magica, you know, proper, we're going to be getting flying spells and a bunch of other things that will make at least some of the traveling a lot easier. And hopefully, my terrible blind eyes will notice clay when we get by it. It should be... I think that's it right there. Yeah, there's some clay. Clay is a little bit wider, as you guys can see, than sand. And there we go. Just in case we need some more. Takes a couple seconds to mine. No reason not to get it while we're here, since we might need it for some of the other essence makers. Alright, so we now have that for the chalk, I believe. Let me check the recipe. Yeah. Alright, and I have basically everything else. So let's go make some chalk. Now, the Ventum dust, that is an ore type that I believe is used specifically for Ars Magica. It is something that I haven't gotten hardly any of, which is why I only turned one of the ores into dust. You don't want to... With a resource like that, you don't want to burn it up, because, you know, the next recipe that we bump into might actually need it for something else. And that would kind of suck. Now, I was kind of mentioning earlier that we're going to be using diamond blocks for part of this. You can use glass, or you can use some of the other resources. I think glass, gold, and diamond are the 3 that you can use. Each resource provides a little bit better return on your investment. So the more, you know, the better resource that you use, the better off you're going to be. So let's go in here real quick. I need to get... I think we've got everything that we need. I'm going to have to mark this off so I can see it. That's the only problem with building inside of here is it's going to be kind of difficult. We need 2 more. Okay, I'm going to slide right out here. And we're going to pick this guy up. All right, so let's do... I think it's like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so at each corner of these, we need to place our, and I guess I'll do it here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so we go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then on top of this, so yeah, we have to be, white chalk and that will be formed. All right, so 2 blocks. I think we have to put 1 block of diamond on each of these. And again, this can be gold or this can be glass. Either one works. And then I believe in the very, very center is where we apply the chalk. And that should make... There it is. There we go. Now, obviously, this isn't very pretty. This could be made a lot prettier. And I probably will make it a little bit prettier. But this is basically the essence here. And I believe this will generate raw essence. Let's see. This will generate, the basic one will generate 0.75 essence per update without any external input being required. And then for each of these, it will increase more and more and more. So this is basically, from what I understand, used to power some of the other Ars Magica machines, so to speak, or enhancements and things along those lines. So we're going to be using this. I'm not actually sure what we're going to be using it for, but we will learn in the next couple episodes. All right, so we currently have 45 levels. I'm going to go ahead and see if we can't raise this up. That puts us at level 10, and then we have a bunch of these EXP potions. So let's go ahead and throw this stuff down. Now, a lot of people have been yelling at me because I burn all of these, usually in one sitting. And they think that, you know, the lower, or if you have no EXP levels, you get more out of these than you don't. I don't believe that's true. From what I understand, each of these is a fixed value. So what that means is, you know, EXP potion is always going to give you, let's say, 12 experience. Well, at level 1 may only require 2 experience to level up, while level 2 requires 4. So technically, it feels at lower levels like that gives you more, but in reality, it's always a fixed level. So I don't think it really matters when you get that. I could be wrong, but as far as I know, it's a fixed value, so it doesn't matter whether you do it when you're fully XP or not. Just going to fill these up. I don't think it's going to be enough to click us over. No, because we need level 12. Now, the nice thing about that, we can go and mine, which is something else we're going to have to do here in a bit, and that will quickly and easily allow us to gather quite a few other levels. I don't think Mistcraft is in here, is it? No. See, without Mistcraft, it's going to make it kind of harder to get because you can't make like a crystal age. If you have Mistcraft available in your version, then levels are really easy to get. You basically just let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. You simply just add a bunch of pages until you find one that is like got tendrils in it, and then what is it? Tendrils and crystals, or tendrils and quartz. And you can pretty much level like instantaneously. It takes you about 10 minutes to get level 30. And then you just keep grinding that back and forth. All right, so as you guys can see, also, I am getting some hexical essences. We've still got a little ways off. I think I need 4 to make a full suit of gear. We've only got 2 at the moment. I need, 6 more to make a full suit. And then we'll probably go with Thief's armor this time. Last season, we went with... Scale, and Scale offers some really nice protections, but I'd kind of like to have something a little different. Plus, Thieves make you move around like you're on crack, so I think that would be kind of a nice thing to have. Just being able to move around quickly like that will definitely help. Some of you guys have also expressed a desire for me to continue with the Chocobos, even though these little bastards hate me. So I'm going to try and get the golden Chocobo, and then maybe even some of the higher tiers. I think there's a black one. I may be wrong. I'm going to try and get all of them tamed. Get them to breed. I'll probably do a lot of it off camera because, you know, this is going to take forever. But I will get them worked. I'll probably show you guys how I do it in the end. We'll probably cover the ones that I'm breeding, you know, each week as I try and work way towards the top end ones. So like right now we've got blues and we've got greens, I believe it is. I need to look over here in just a second. Do we have any more Loverlies? I am also going to have to get this farm going a little bit better. We're going to use... In fact, I guess I can do that now. I can show you guys. Alright, let's see. I need to bust this, which will hopefully turn it into water. Yep, I need a torch, which we're going to drop right here. And let me go back in here and grab the relinquery stuff. Whoops, not in there. Is it... I think it's in here. Yeah. Okay. So this right here is relinquery. Xeno's relinquery or something along that. Relinquery. I'm probably butchering that, and for the one of you who is smart enough that knows how to pronounce it, that is screaming at me right now because I'm butchering the name, I'm apologizing in advance because I know I'm not smart enough to pronounce that correctly. But these little lily pads, which I'm fixing to show you guys how to use, are amazing. Okay, and then we got some more Loverlies there. I'm going to keep the seeds we've got. All right. Now, I'm only going to use one. I think the range on this is like 4x4, if I recall. But basically what it does is it drastically increases the speed by which crops grow in an area. I believe it will work with Chocobo stuff. I may be wrong. I also believe the range on this is very, very limited. I think it's like a 4x4 range. I'll do a little bit more research on it here in the future, but basically this will drastically speed up the production of my Geshals, or Gaishals, depending on how you want to pronounce it. Alright, let's get back in the pen here. Hopefully we can find a boy. Oh, no. A boy and a girl. Alright, so we've got 2 dudes. Oh, you're a chick. There's all dudes. Oh, get off me. How do we not have a single blue or green chick? You're all a bunch of bros, man. See, I've had this problem. I've been kind of stuck here for a while. That all the females are my non-colored ones. And basically, I've got to get a green and a blue one to mate. So, we're just going to mate this one without... Really? Really? You don't want to... It's been weeks, bros! We're going to sleep till day real quick, and then we'll come back. God, I hope that's working. There we go. We'll sleep till daylight. Maybe they'll be a little bit happier to breed. That's the other problem with my little dimensional doors things. Every time I go into one of those, it does not count. Yeah, these are going pretty quick. It doesn't count as it being... this chunk being loaded. And so because of that, the state of these guys... There's a time period when they can breed and whatnot. Okay, she's good. Alright, let's find us a bro. Alright, there's a... Oh, shit. Sorry, my monitor just shut off on me. There we go. You're not ready to... Fine, we'll put it in a blue. What are we getting? A yellow? We got a little yellow baby, and I can't tell if it's a boy or girl yet. Which sucks. So, we need to keep these Geshals going. We need to get a lot of golden Geshals, because that's like a 50%, I think it is, mutation rate. And then I've got to keep breeding the yellows until we get enough males and females. Because right now we've got like a bunch of men. And unfortunately I don't have the technology to make the men breed with other men. So no babies are being spat out. So we need to fix that. Damn, that is growing real quick. Really quick. Good. So I'm probably going to expand this. I need to do a little research on the reliquary and find out... are you ready to go? No. Are you ready to go? Yes, you are. What about you? Bam! And please give me a colored one. Damn it! The good news is I can start killing these things off now and eating the ones that don't give me the types that we need. Hopefully that'll be motivation for the other ones to participate. So far, not so much. But I need to do some research on Xenos and find out how far it benefits. And then once I know how far it benefits, we're going to make a better farm situation. And I'm probably going to move this base because I don't like being in a frost biome. It makes farming a little difficult because the water keeps freezing. And I don't like frozen water. So the good news, though, is if I hang out here for a little while, we'll probably have quite a few of the good Geshel types that we need. Anyways, that's going to wrap up today's video. In the next video, we're going to probably cover a little bit more of Ars Magica as I start figuring out what the Nexus is used for, how it can power other machines. And then we're going to start our farming setup that we're going to need so that we can come up with all the dyes so we can make all of the different runes here. There we go. All the different rune types. There's a specific spell that you guys have seen that I learned today, and here is the list. There's a specific spell in here that you guys think is cool or that I would like or you would like me to showcase. Let me know in the comment section below, and I will do my best to learn that in the next video and test it. We are also going to be going into the Twilight Forest once I get a little bit further into the magic line and get my armor upgraded so that you guys can see me whack all of the different mob bosses inside Twilight Forest. Anyways, that's going to wrap up today's video. Hopefully you guys liked it. If you did, slap that like button. Make sure you subscribe. And I'll catch you guys in the next clip.